Hello and welcome! Silrace here with The Division. I want to talk about the settings menu, the options in the game, and some of them needs fixing kind of badly, at least to me. Just standing on a flatbed here, enjoying the weather. Now it's because I like snow, but this weather makes the city look so much better. At least that's my opinion. Anyway, let's get on cracking. I want to preface this whole thing with a mental health hazard warning to anybody who plays games like The Division without changing any keybinds. If you only use default keybinds, you will see my keybinds in this video, and if they start causing you such issues that you are beginning to lose sleep over it and so forth, please seek professional help, alright? Anyway, let's get on cracking with the settings. First things first, if your game has colorblind mode, it can absolutely not extend only to the freaking inventory screen, alright? It needs to extend to the health bars of the enemies in the game. I am not a colorblind person, but I want colorblind mode in every single game I play because sometimes I would like to change some colors, right? For example, I would prefer if the hostile health bars were purple or light violet in color instead of red. It's easier for me to see. Simple as. So I would love that. But no, game has colorblind mode, but it only extends to the color of items in the inventory screen. There is something horribly wrong with that, right? Anyway, another thing, let's talk about key mapping. Why can I not rebind ESC? Like seriously, it is not here. ESC is to go back, is the key to go back in every single effing menu. But I cannot rebind that. Yeah, there is something really wrong about that too. Also, all the keys, when you go into various item things, these seem to be the default keys. I have changed every single keybind you happen to have. And I would like if things like this were done away from their default values into whatever I changed them to in the keybinds option menu you have here for us. Like, you can see my keybinds right here, and, well, I do not have that particular key anywhere here, as you can tell. Right? Nope. Also, I cannot find ESC here. So somebody please fix that. Because I don't want to reach to ESC to go back in a menu like this. I can click this with a mouse, but seriously, I would prefer to do that with, you know, quickly hitting a certain button to go back in a menu. That seems very odd to me. So those two very basic things, like you give a colorblind mode, which is fantastic. Every freaking game needs colorblind mode. But if I change the colorblind mode and actually go here, it just changes these colors. It doesn't actually change enemy health bars. I don't have enemies nearby to really show that off with, but it does not. It does not do anything to enemy health bars, which is really annoying. So basically it's just a tacked on feature which is like, oh, we need to add a colorblind mode, and then nobody actually added a colorblind mode, like proper one. And also the fact you have default bind keys here which do not change based on the keys you allow people to actually change is kind of silly. And also there is absolutely missing two keybinds we would like to have. You have a keybind for all the consumables, which came with the base game. However, there are no keybinds for the medicine or painkillers for the survival mode. Please add those. Thank you. Please. Can we please have that? And while I'm talking about survival mode, another thing of note is give me a separate audio slider from the dialogue volume, which is purely for the announcer voice for the survival mode. Because I would like to not mess around with the dialogue volume every time I want to play survival, just to shut up the, you know, messages about the, oh, your core body temperature is going down, the threat of hypothermia is coming. Please allow me to just shut those up. Thanks. That would be brilliant, and would probably make survival more enjoyable to people as well, if the option was there. Because I'm sure people would, you know, take advantage of it. Other than that, there are some really good things here, like you have separate aim sensitivity from the actual mouse sensitivity. I can do things like get rid of acceleration entirely, fantastic stuff. So overall, most of these things are exactly as they should be. But there are some of these little things which is like, well, we implemented them, but we didn't really implement them fully, so they are just tacked on right there. So, yeah, that's me talking about settings and options because I care about this stuff. Somebody please fix. Thank you. And thank you very much for watching.